All right, I thought a screen record would be a little bit easier to explain this. I took a look at your file, and there are some problems with your file here that are preventing this from working. So, um, best way to assess if there are problems in a file is just export one part at a time and see which parts work. So I started with this one here, and this part worked. I just opened up in Illustrator here, and we've got all of your vectors. They're the right scale. We've got all your little slots and things. Everything is working. And if you look at this part, you can see that it is a component like it's supposed to be. And we have the axes down here. So we've got the green going this way, the red going that way. You could have those reversed. That doesn't matter. But critically, we've got the blue axis pointing up, so this way, and it is in the bottom of the component. You want the blue axis facing up, sort of pointing from the bottom to the top of your part like this. So the parts that are failing are parts over here, like things like this, where you have your axes not touching the part, and it's at an angle, an inappropriate angle here. We've got the same thing with this part. We've got an issue over here in this part. This one looks okay. This one worked fine. But luckily, this is actually very easy to solve. So all you have to do is right-click on a part and do Change Axes, and just find a meaningful corner like this. And sometimes you have to zoom in a little bit here. So we go in and we pick the direction for the red. And then if you look on the bottom of the screen, I'm on a Mac, so it's just tap Command to alternate the axis orientation. So basically you can tap it. So like right now we're setting the green axis, but I'm going to tap it till we set the blue because we want the blue pointing up. We'll just kind of click there. And then you can sort of double click to go back in, and that will really illustrate that we got this right. Blue is going up, red is going this way, green is going that way. So you're going to want to do this to each part that you have a problem with. So change axes like this. So we'll just do this one here. So we'll make the red go that way. I'm going to tap Command, so we're altering the blue axis. We'll go like that, and there we go. So long as you do this to each component, you will be in good shape. This one here looks okay. A little note too, if you draw, if you don't want this happening to every component, if you make components on the ground, so I'm just going to make a new part like this and make it a component. When you make something on the ground in SketchUp, it actually puts the axes in the right spot for you automatically. And you can always turn it later. It doesn't matter how you turn a component after, because that axis follows the component. So there's a good tip for you there. Another tip for debugging these, if you want to see like all the axes at once, if you go to Window and you go to Model Info and you go to Components, you can tick this box here. This is Show Component Axes, and this will show you the axes for every component all the time. So you can see, you've got some here that have some issues, and you can see that without even clicking into them. So we could go over here and just say Change Axes, and we can fix this one like this. So we'll go, Change Axes, make sure we get that snap right on the corner. That, red axis this way, blue axis that way, and that one is all fixed. So there you go. Hopefully that will get you heading in the right direction. Give that a try. Try fixing up this model, and please report back and let us know how it worked. Thanks.